Hey guys, I'm Johnny Alchemy and thank you so much for joining me on my channel. This is going to be a generalized reading for the sign of Aries for the month of December 2023. So if you are an Aries and your sun, moon, or rising, this reading is for you. So this is going to be a general reading for the month of December. So I go through the beginning, middle, and end of the month and read the cards and see if there's any type of guidance, messages, things to be aware of, or just things to reflect upon should this reading resonate with you. So without further ado, let's pull out some cards and see what they have to say. And as always, as I'm going through this, should any of this resonate, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button because it would definitely help out my channel and also keep us in touch for future readings down the road. So let's see what we got here. A lot of major arcana, cool. Okay. Wow. So in the beginning month, it seems like there's a lot of very powerful things happening, I would say, for you. You got the Empress, you got the Chariot, you got the High Priestess. So I can almost see in the beginning of December, there's a lot of good things happening for you. The Empress alone saying that you know how to take care of yourself in terms of self-love, self-care. You might be seeing the much more positive side of life, the beauty of life, and truly embracing it. Also with the Chariot, I also see something that you're moving forward towards something big. You have a direction that you are very clear on, something that you really want to attain or achieve, whatever goal it may be, but there is nothing holding you back, nothing stopping you. You are making headway with it and you're moving toward it. The High Priestess as well, having these two divine feminine energies, there's something here telling me that a strong connection with that, with your intuition, with your feelings, with the universe itself. I almost see it as when you see the High Priestess, you know, you got the divine feminine of the High Priestess and you got the manifestation of it with the Empress. There's almost saying like as above, so below, you know, as that saying goes, where you are manifesting something, the Chariot, whatever it may be. It's manifesting something big in your life. So again, with that High Priestess energy and all this divine feminine energy, it's telling me that you are connected, you are ready to receive, and you are receiving things from the universe, thoughts, feelings, intuition, and you're letting it guide you. And I see that here with the Chariot too. You got these two sphinxes, the yin and yang of life, you know, the positive, the negative, the duality of life. Ultimately, that's the principle. But you're letting that guide you. Even with the High Priestess, you get the same thing, the yin and yang with the two pillars. You know, you stand in between it, you know, and this Chariot card is in between that, also between the High Priestess and the Empress. So it's telling me that you are in balance in life right now. There's a certain balance that you found between the two dualities of life. And that's what being centered is all about, and having that balance, to be in the center and see the full spectrum of everything, to see the full circle of everything. And by doing so, with that Chariot, allows you to move forward toward your goals, whatever that may be. But here, just in the beginning month of December, I see a lot of powerful things in terms of getting in touch with that divine feminine energy, being in touch with your intuition, embracing it and seeing it in your everyday life, and allowing it to guide you toward your goals, toward exactly what it is you want to be heading toward. So now, let's move on to the middle of the month. We got the Strength card, we got the Nine of Wands reversed, and we got the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay. So here, almost I see the Strength card, again, another divine feminine type of energy. You know, with this card, you know, you see the woman putting her hand in the lion's mouth. Strength, you know, that type of strength is not forceful. It's about being empathetic. Again, this divine feminine energy, there's a big theme with that I can see here, where you're just being more in touch with yourself, your emotions, your nurturing side, all the soft parts of strength, you know, being able to withstand a lot of the bullshit of life, you know, being able to persevere in the face of challenges. Maybe this is what the Chariot is all about. As you're moving toward your goals, this Strength card is saying you will have this divine feminine energy that allows you to move forward. So I can almost see here the connection between the divine feminine in the beginning and how it is going to serve you as you pursue your goals toward the middle of the month. So here you're going to come across challenges because that's what life is. You know, that is what life does. It's supposed to have challenges to help us learn and move us forward. But that divine feminine energy, that intuition, that nurturing side of yourself allows you to face those challenges with strength and without fear. You learn how to embrace those challenges and to learn from them and how to move forward. Now with the nines, I almost feel like with the Nine of Wands and Nine of Swords, when you're going through these challenges, it's like you're almost there, you know, but when you go from a 9 to a completion of 10, but in the reverse. So here, this is almost saying these are some of the challenges that you might be facing here. They might be saying with the Nine of Wands especially, learning how to let go of your walls and boundaries. You know, I could almost see a big self-discovery or a type of shadow work that you might have done in the past that brought you to this point of the divine feminine, to brought you to this point of being one with yourself and your intuitions and in the flow of the universe. So 9, it's saying here to almost let down your walls and to put yourself out there in a certain sense. Also with the Nine of Cups, it's saying that you've experienced such wonderful things in the past, but now it's time to move forward. So here it is almost saying that I almost see here with this goal that you may have in the beginning of the month, it's saying to really move forward and push forward because you've done the work, you have the tools needed with this divine feminine energy and connecting with your higher self and intuition. Now it's time to really move forward and to let your walls down so you can move forward and expand. With the Nine of Wands being fire, it's talking all about expansion. With you, Aries, you are fire, and you move forward. You can be, you know how to initiate things. You know how to start things. So here it's saying to really now let your walls down. You've already experienced some wonderful things with the Nine of Cups, but now it's time, especially emotionally with the Cups and a lot of this divine feminine energy, connection right there. So they're saying that you have all these tools that you have and that you've learned through your own self-discovery, shadow work, whatever it may be. But now it's time to take all that goodness and move forward and take it with you because that is what's going to help you move forward and face the challenges. And again, moving forward with that Chariot card. So here it's saying that take everything that you've learned and all this wonderful experiences and the wonderful good feelings that you feel probably internally and that you see in life right now. And now it's time to expand and push forward a little bit. Now it's time to get up and move forward. It's time to use what you've learned and put it into practice because that's what life is all about. So now towards the end of the month, let's see what we have. We got the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and we got the Two of Wands. So here, I feel the Ace of Pentacles, it's saying something almost, I get this feeling of just asking you to let go of something, some type of opportunity, whatever it may be. But it may not be in alignment with your higher truth. With all these other divine feminine major arcana cards, I feel like you know now. Like maybe you were given a decision in the past, maybe you had to mull over a decision, something you had to decide over, 2 different courses of action, whatever it may be. But here it's saying this Ace of Pentacles, it's saying maybe that's not the opportunity for you. Maybe it's not the opportunity you need to take. Maybe it could be now that you've done all this work with your intuition may be telling you this is not the correct opportunity for you. So now it's telling you to think about it and maybe not pursue what that is because they may not be in alignment with your higher self, your goals, what you truly want out of life, your fulfillment and satisfaction. Talking about this Nine of Cups right here, talking about fulfillment and satisfaction and your wish, whatever you want it to be. So with all of this, it's asking you to really dig deep and search again, look inside of yourself after doing all this work with your divine feminine and ask your intuition, is this in alignment with what I want? And if it isn't, then you know what to do. You know to let it go and move forward. And move forward, Chariot. So let go of a temporary opportunity and move forward with something bigger, something that you truly feel with this Major Arcana card that will have a long-lasting impression in your life that will give you that actual fulfillment and not just temporary fulfillment or what you think you need to be doing or what you think society or pressure from family or friends or whatever it is that may be trying to put something on you in terms of affecting your decision. Only you know what is right for your life. So you need to choose that and make that decision for yourself. You've done the work. So you know yourself at this point. Trust in that decision making. Do what's best for your higher self. Six of Wands reversed. So talking about, even with this, talking about letting go of an opportunity, Six of Wands reversed is saying you don't need the validation from other people. You already know the validation within yourself. You've already done the work. I've said this probably so many times already, but there's something here telling me you connected with yourself on such a deep level that you know yourself enough to do what is right by you, because it is your life at the end of the day. So here in the Six of Wands, you don't need others' validation to make those decisions for you. You don't need someone talking in your ear telling you what to do or how to be or what decision to make, because you know the decision that is correct for you. So with this Six of Wands, there's going to be a personal victory, one that people may not understand, may not want to understand, may be resistant against. But again, this victory is all about you. Your life is about you. The decisions you make are about you. So here it's saying with that Six of Wands, use what you've learned. You don't need other people's acceptance or validation at this point. Go with your gut. Go with your instinct. Go with your intuition. And it's funny for you to go from the Ace of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles at the end of the month. So now you're juggling decisions. Again, there could be a decision offered to you, but now you may realize this may not be the one for me. And now you have to realize there's other opportunities out there. You have to make a decision. So with this two, it's just, again, the duality of life. Again, as I said earlier, the duality of life, the positive and the negative. You have to choose what is right for you, because others say so, what is right for you because you say so. Does this opportunity serve me, or does it serve what I feel, what my survival lower self is saying to do to get by? So here it's saying with this Two of Wands, you got to juggle. You got to figure out, you got to weigh the opportunities. You got to weigh them in your mind and in your heart, really, because I see with this Divine Feminine, with your intuition. I think there's something saying here, go back to your intuition. Go back to your Divine Feminine self to figure out what it is that you need to be choosing right now. Because ultimately what you choose is going to propel you forward in whatever direction. We all make choices, but make that choice something that is in alignment with what you need and what you want out of life. And make that decision based on something that is long lasting, something that is big, something that is meaningful and fulfilling to you, not just survival. I know we always get stuck in survival, myself included. It happens. That's part of life too. But sometimes we got to take a chance on ourselves and on the things that we truly want in our life. And you got to forget everything else. And you got to trust in the universe, trust in your gut, and you got to make it happen. So that's the general reading that I see here. A lot of powerful things for you, connecting with your Divine Feminine, moving forward from such wonderful pleasure that you might have felt, and then now using that knowledge and that intuition that you've connected with to make proper decisions that are based on what you truly want out of life, on things that are important to you, despite what others may say. So let's go pull some more cards. I like to pull some cards as like messages from the universe. Let's do this other deck right here. What do we got? Oh, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups. Awesome. So that's funny. We got the page, we got a knight, and we got a queen. Love that. So here in the Page of Pentacles, here's actually even says the Princess of Pentacles in this, which I love. So here again, that Divine Feminine. For some of you, this decision with these Pentacle cards on the bottom, toward the end of the month, some of these decisions you could be making are financial. It could be something related to your job or career or a business, taking care of debt, getting things balanced out, whatever it may be. But here it's saying that you are on now a precipice of it. And almost by reconnecting with your intuition and that Divine Feminine, it's like you're being reborn as the Princess of Pentacles. You're being reborn as someone new with a fresh mind to look at things from a different point of view and to be in touch with your intuition and to guide you with that. So here, play around with that. With that Princess of Pentacles, it's asking you to play around with that and to be open in your mind to new possibilities, ways that you didn't think things could happen or things were even possible for you, and to be open to it. And now as we move forward, we got the Knight of Swords. Again, this is very much that Chariot energy right here. Talking about moving forward with some quick direction, but also clarity of mind. Ultimately, with the Knight of Swords, they are very clear on where they need to go. Obviously, all the knights are on a mission, but with the swords, they use that sword very precisely in order to move toward a very direct direction, very much like the chariot energy right here. So here with that intuition that you've connected with, I feel like it has cleared your mind and also gave you a lot of clarity on where you need to be heading in your heart. And again, with your heart, Queen of Cups. Another divine feminine energy. There's a lot of feminine energy here. So here it's saying the intuition has cleared the path for you and it guides you now. So with this Queen of Cups, she knows how to provide for herself. She is in touch with her emotions, but she is not affected by them. She is aware of all of them, but she understands how to best use them to serve her, and also how to nurture herself ultimately as she's going through the trials of life, as she's moving forward with the things that are important to her. So here again, more of that feminine energy here. Princess of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, that Knight of Swords reflecting that Chariot. Also, there's just something here that just says this is something important to you in your heart, and that you got to move forward with it, whatever it may be. For some of you, maybe the physicality of business and money and finances, career, job. And for some of you, it could just be moving on forward, you know, from, again, if there was some type of shadow work, it helps you move forward in terms of a clear peace of mind, clarity, and also a clear and clean heart that's willing to be open and receive love again. So now let's move on to some more cards. Let's do some Reiki cards. Let's see. Union. Love that. Oh, got that last time. Acceptance. Honesty. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So union. It's funny that this came up again. Union. And as I said before with the Chariot and the High Priestess, where are you? You're in the middle between life, between the two dualities of life, that union between those two dualities. And now you are able to be in the center of it. So here there's a union that says you know what it is to be in the best and also in the worst positions of your life. But now you know how to take the good from both of them and bring them into your center, into your present moment, into your peace. So there is a union here that allows you to have that clarity, to take that middle path, and to also just make you feel at peace and centered again. Acceptance. So here, I can almost see here, it's talking about accepting yourself. If you did, again, I go back to this weird shadow work thing, but in my head I keep hearing it, but it's just saying you have accepted you've accepted darker parts of your life, no longer judged yourself for it, no longer tried to fight it, because you know if you fight it, you're just perpetuating the war internally. So then you had to make peace with it. You had to accept it. You had to accept those parts of yourself because they are part of you. We all have our shadow within us, but we have to learn not to fight it. We have to learn to accept that that is who we are, and that helps us move forward versus being stuck in the mud. So here there's almost saying you got this union by accepting yourself. And again, when I say oneness, look at the circle with the dot right in the middle. I believe this is, I'm not sure with these cards if these are supposed to represent any of the zodiac, I mean any of the planets, but that is for the sun. But also sun, center of the universe, union, being in the middle, being in the center. What did I say before? You know, to see the full perspective of everything. So here, accepting yourself allows you to have union in your body, mind, and soul, to be in the center of everything and to see everything clearly, to know where you're supposed to be going and moving. And honesty. As I said before, and this landed on the last part of the month with that last row. When you're making a decision, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with what you want and what you've learned about yourself, and trusting in that intuition. So if you trust the intuition, if you trust the universe, now it is time to put that into practice. It is like a test in that sense. Not to test you in some type of way, but really it's just to test you to see, do you truly believe in yourself? Do you truly believe in what you feel, what you know about yourself? Do you believe in what the universe has to offer for you, what you think is possible? Expansion, that's what I'm talking about. Expanding what you think, what you feel, what you know, and then actually believing in yourself enough and to be honest to say, I do believe in what I'm going to choose. I know what choices are not good for me. I know what opportunities do not serve me. So now I have to be honest with myself and choose possibly the harder road in order to get what I want out of life. So now it's saying that to move on, to move forward, you've done a lot of work, a lot of beautiful things, and now you may be challenged at the end of the month, going into the new year, to make a decision. So make that decision and start the new year in a way that serves you, that serves exactly where you want to be going, where you want to be heading, and where it is in your heart that you feel you need to be doing or going, or whatever it is. So this is what I see for the month of December for all of you wonderful Aries out there. I hope this reading resonated with some of you, and if it did, please consider hitting that like or subscribe button so we can keep in touch for future readings. But I wish you the best as we go into this new year through the month of December 2023, and please keep in touch so we can do more tarot card readings together. Thank you so much. Have a good one.